Got about 16 or 18 of them, I believe. The first one is the first one's going to be a flight of 4 simultaneous 1-pound strobe rockets with 2.5-inch headers. Oh, that didn't go. The next one is going to be a flight of 4 sequential 1-pound BP with silver tails with 3-inch willow headings. We're going to fire these sequentially about 2 seconds apart, so they kind of chase each other out.
1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. That's a nice glitter. Nice glitter. Look at that, Edric. That's what you want for a Nishiki willow right there.
That long duration.
All right, now we're going to move on to an individual one. This is a 1-pound whistle with a 3-inch gold strobe heading. Didn't go on that one either. We'll have to go track them down. That sounds like we might have some open shooting stuff. The next one's going to be a 1-pound BP with 4-inch strobing waterfall.
Nice.
Burned out just at the right time.
Yeah.
A 4-inch on a 1-pound rocket is not so easy to do, so it looked really nice. Next one's going to be a 1-pound BP with a 3-inch header of zipper inserts.
I
think we might have gotten 2 going off there.
Yeah.
The next one is a 1-pound BP with falling cross-set experiment that he's got going.
Yeah.
The cross-sets work, they just need to be higher next time. All right, well, that's why it was an experiment. All right, next one is collaboration. It's a 1-pound whistle with a random 4-inch box shell that was discovered.
That's a nice whistle.
Well, that worked out well. I was kind of curious how that square shell was going to work, but it did good. All right, the next one is another collaboration. This is one that Derek did with Noah. It's a 1-pound whistle that has a crucifix strobe with a 4-inch header. Oh, that didn't go either. Okay, next one is 2 of them that are going to be fired simultaneously. They're queued together. It's 2 1-pound BP motors with silver tail to a glitter skyline with a bottom shot.
Yeah.
There you go. That's pretty cool. We've got a skyline on the ground and one in the sky. All right, the next one is I'm kind of missed. Oh, there it is. Next one is a 1-pound whistle motor with a 5-inch smiley face.
Sort of smiley.
Oh, man, it didn't quite orient it just right, but it looks like it worked.
Looked like it smiled up.
Dial it in there. All right, the next one is a 1-pound whistle motor with a 4-inch header of timed reports. Very nice, very nice. Okay, and this is the one that I got confused a second ago. It's actually another pair of 1-pound BP motors with silver tail to tourbillon and a blue pistol.
Cool.
Oh, perfect. That's a great one to end on.
Yeah.
All right, those are all of Derek's rockets. So now we're going to move over to some other rockets that were made by other members in the club. The first one is, I don't have a name. It's the Big Bang Crackle rocket.
Oh. Where's the crackle? Oh.
There's the Big Bang.
I heard the crackle earlier, so it did bang. All right, this next one is an orange rocket.
Not really.
All right, nice kind of glitter there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a little report at the end. This last one is red delay with booms. Oh, yeah, that was a really good. Got way up there. Okay, these next four are all 3/4 inch rockets, also known as 1 pound rockets, from Josh Gross. The first one is a 4-inch shell with purple with glitter comets. Really pretty. Got way up there too for a 4-inch. Like I was saying, it's not so easy to do with a BP rocket. All right, the next one is a 4-inch shell. It's going to have titanium crackle with blue stars. All right, another nice one, Josh. All right, this one is a 4-inch test shell. Okay, still looks nice. And this is his last shell. It's a 4-inch gold glitter with a purple ring. Okay, nice. I kind of saw the ring. It oriented nicely for us. Okay, these next 5 rockets are for myself. I've got 2 of them that are 3/4 inch or 1 pound rockers. They're both BP core burners. The first one should have a 4-inch glitter shell.
Wow, look at that.
All right. That was kind of an experiment to see how
Chris, can you
well
do
the
something like
rocket
that?
would work.
Nice
And,
break.
okay. This next one is the same type of engine with the red delay or tail and a blue and orange shell, 4-inch shell.
Beauty.
All right.
Awesome.
This next one is actually a 1-inch, which is also known as a 3 pound. It's another core burner with a 4-inch multicolor shell.
That was a nice.
Pretty.
All right, and I think that was a Southern Yellow Pine. This next one should be Eastern Red Cedar with the same color shell, so it might go a little higher. We'll see.
You think? Yeah, that was a little higher.
A little higher. Makes it shell look smaller though. Okay, this last one I have is another 1-inch shell. It's actually the shell, 1-inch rocket. It's 2 engines together. It's a caduceus, 2 end burners, so it should twist as it goes up.
Awesome.
JJ was under the table, everybody. You know, okay, yeah, I'm back. Okay, I got cut off by the sound guy for teasing JJ. All right, these next 2 rockets are 8-ounce rockets. They were last-minute submissions from Jason McDonald. They are both 8-ounce glitter.
Not bad.
Okay, cool. I saw some blue in there too. All right, yeah, please.
Good job, Jason.
There's the glitter.
There's the glitter. Okay, 2 different shells. All right, these next 2 are little mini rockets from James Royals. They're mini beep rockets. Oh, that one didn't go. All right, let's try number 16. Nope. Okay, some open shooting stuff.
Really
All right, now we're going to go to the even more crazy and exciting stuff. We got a couple of journals out there. Derek Wilburns brought one. He's got half-inch motors on it. I think it's 6 drivers. They're 4 ounces. 3 of them are BP and 3 of them whistle. And this thing's carrying a 2.5-inch header. All right, let's do it.
Too heavy.
Well, I heard
Sounds
the
like a
whistle.
ghost.
Somebody was
All right.
squealing.
This next one is going to be by myself. It's a 17-inch diameter Durandola. It's got 8 3/4-inch engines, and I don't even remember what the color at the end is.
This could
Let's
be
see.
nice. Awesome. Very cool.
All right,
Nice
that
work.
worked. There was some engines that I wasn't sure were going to work right, but they did okay, I guess. All right, this next stuff, we're going to move on into the shells. So we're going to go back to the 3-inch shells and start with those and work our way back up to the bigger ones all the way at the end of the night. The first one is from James Royal. It is, like as I said, 3-inch, and it's a pink to orange.
Awesome.
Halloween.
The pink was just a quick flash.
Am I back? Okay, I'm back. Lost me for a minute there. All right, this next one is advertised as from same thing, James Broyles, as Spider. I wonder if maybe that got mixed up. Let's see. Ooh, no, that was really nice. All right, the last 3-inch shell that we have is from Phil Eaton. It's a red orange to glitter. Oh, very nice. Oh,
All
that was a
right.
big break for a 3-inch
Good
shell.
break.
All right, well, now we're going to move into some 4-inch shells. The first one is from Will Broyles. It's going to be a chrysanthemum. All right, very nice. All right, this next several actually, looks like 4, are from Josh Gross. The first one's going to be D1 to N1 with tail. That'll be interesting to see.
That spread. Nice.
All right, very nice. That was a really nice tail. And I say it was going to be interesting because D1 and N1 are usually both glitter, so it'd be interesting to see the difference. This next shell is going to be another one from Josh, 4-inch again. It's D1 to Swimming Stars with the tail.
Nice tail.
There they're swimming.
I saw a few little swimming stars at the end. That's a really big break. And got the tails dialed in for sure. All right, this next one is going to be dark to Swimming Star with tail.
More swimmers.
Cool.
All right, got a few more swimming stars that time. Really cool. All right, this last one is going to be half blue, half purple, and a nice tail, I bet. All right,
Very
really
nice.
Cool. That purple tail going up was cool. All right, this next 4-inch shell is going to be from Edric. It's I can't read my own handwriting. Oh, gold jellyfish with orange tentacles. Very nice.
Yeah, I feel like jellyfish was old stars.
The jelly didn't go very well, but
distinct stars. All right, these next 3 are 4-inch shells from John White. His first one is a stroke to red.
Ooh, that's kind of cool. I
nice.
like that. That was cool.
Wow, that's got a huge break for a 4-inch.
No
All
kidding.
right, next one from John is a jellyfish.
Excellent.
Tentacles were unique. I've never seen them like that before. Cool. All right, this last one, John, is pink to report.
Yeah.
Really cool. All right, I'm always getting nervous because I can't see the fuse going up, but they all work great. This next one is from Sorensen. It's the half and half shell. All right, not too bad. Need a little more lift. All right, the next ones are going to be 5-inch shells. We've only got a handful. They're all from Steve Howard. The first one is color changing, gold glittered, and then red, blue, and purple.
Yeah. There it is. And purple.
Oh, wow, really nice. That one definitely got
Wow.
up there. All right, this next one is gold glitter to tiger tail crackle.
It's like a spider.
Superstars. All right, next one is glitter to C8 to red.
Cool.
Man, another nice one. All right, and this last one is C8 with red. Wow, that's really elegant. All right, I'm back. Some more technical difficulties. We are moving to 6-inch shells now. The first one is from Derek Wilbanks. It's turquoise with orange pistol. And a tail.
Yeah. Nice big break.
Man,
And
that
crackles.
turquoise is really pretty. Man, I'm going to have to try and twist his arm and to tell me what formula that is. All right, these next two are from Joel King. One of them is flying fish and the other one is Lampari. We're not sure which one is which, so I'm going to let y'all see if you can figure it out.
There it is.
Fish. So I'm guessing that's Lampari. Very nice. And that was dry fuel Lampari, so really cool.
Oh,
All
wow.
right, next one should be flying fish.
Oh.
Yeah, really nice, Joe. Good job. All right, these next two 6-inch shells are from Josh Gross. They're both double pedal. We're not sure which one's which again. One of them has a Saturn ring and a gold inner with a tail, and the other one is on gold with ring and tie crackle inner pedal. Of course, has a tail also.
Cool.
Nice. That was the one with the crackle, obviously. So this other one will have gold ring and a Saturn ring.
I'm in the front right show. Oh, you mean how to drive in?
Oh,
See
wow.
the traffic?
That was cool.
That one takes the prize so far. Alright, the next one is from John White. It's a ring with a center pedal.
Nice.
Another nice show, man. People are bringing it tonight. Okay, now we're going to move on to the 8-inch shells. There should be. Oh, I cut out my mic
Yeah, the shell
again.
station?
Yeah, JJ reminded me. We also have some more 6s. I almost forgot about this. Hang on. I go change my paperwork back. It is actually only one cube, but it's from Noah Raymond. It is 8 different shells. 6 of them, I believe, are titanium willow shell, and then 2 of them are titanium willow shell with a titanium report peanut, all fired on one cube. 18.
That was awesome. Check that out.
Wow. There we go.
Oh man, that was great.
Fire break. And I spoke too soon, Josh. Giving you the award. I guess we fired 8 at one time. Well, it looks good.
That was cool.
I'm going to pause for a minute to let the fire crew go do their thing.
Talk after.
He said the Shelley gas station, he doesn't know how to get in.
He can't. The gate's closed. He's gonna have to climb over the fence.
The gates are closed, I think. Oh, the gates are closed, you gotta climb over it. Maybe after the show.
Alright, I think we just got the all clear from the fire crew, so we're going to move on to the 8-inch shells. These first two are for myself. They're kind of an experiment. It's intended to be some dancing yellow rings and a purple background, so we'll see if it looks anything like that. It's a couple of different designs I'm trying out. Oh, and the tail.
That's cool. Very nice.
Alright, so they moved around a little bit. This one's got differing orientation on the yellow ring. Let's see if it looks any better. And a tail. Yeah. Keep riding at that. Next one is, or actually next 2, 3 are from Joel King. The first one is red and orange.
Oh, nice. What a nice red.
That was a nice, bright, long burning red. Okay, the next one is blue and red. I bet it's a nice thing red again. Let's see. Alright, another real. Oh, okay, yeah, bro. Pause in a second. We're getting some questions from the fire crew, I think. We want to make sure we're addressing their concerns. Okay, we just got y'all clear from the fire crew. Looks like they were coming across the field there. Alright, this last one from Joel is another 8-inch. We're still in the 8 inches. It's a red, white, and blue peony.
Wow, very nice.
Perfect 4th of July show.
Nice
Alright,
blue.
next one is from Will Broyles. It's an 8-inch. Looks like double petal strobe to red Camaro and then green to orange.
Yeah. That was
That
An
was
incredible
I thought
break.
We moved into the tens looking at that. Wow. Okay, this next two are from Josh Gross, and they're mixed up, so we're not quite sure. Both of them are double pedals. We have Willow to Purple with the blue ring and a white stroke inner with a tiger tail. And then the other one is Glitter with 3 purple bands, tie glitter to crackle inner with the tail. So let's take a look and see which one pitch.
Wow.
Very nice. That's the purple rings it looks like. All right, and this next one is from Josh also.
Uh-oh.
All right. Hang on. All right, 5 crews gonna go check some stuff again. While they're doing a little bit about these shells, these are these are all cylinder shells, so we put them out on the back 40 just because they're sometimes notorious for giving us grief. They gonna have 2 3s and a 5-inch shell, and I believe they're gonna all have some booms. While the fire is doing their thing, I'll tell you about them. The first one is from Noah Raymond. It's a 3-inch. It's going to have strobe to whistle with titanium reports. I'll give you a heads up when we're getting ready to fire. Looks like they're back on the other side. Alright, they just gave it the all clear, so here's Noah's first 3-inch cylinder shell.
I can't see.
Extra excitement.
No, it didn't hit the ground. It didn't, I promise. I'm sure the ground felt it, but it didn't hit the ground.
Alright, I'm back again. Noah's second one is a 5-inch. It's willow tail to a titanium salami.
Yeah, look at that. Wow, I can't see anything. 5-inch.
Alright, this last one is from Phil Eaton. It's a 3-inch. She's calling it a 21-gun salute, rondelle.
It broke. That's good.
Alright, now big boys, they're 12-inch shells. We got 3 of them for y'all tonight. We're going to hold while we get the fire crew repositioned, I think.
Fire crew just be in position to look at the 12 location. Don't get any much closer, but just be able to look at it, but don't get too close, okay?
Alright, I think they're in position. Alright. From Joel King, it's going to be a shell of shells. What's up?
Very nice.
Nice, very nice. Next one is from John White. It's another shell of shells with a strobe inner pel.
Wow.
Oh, look at that blue.
Cool.
Very nice. A lot of purple shells in there.
Yeah.
And the final rose, it is a Nishiki and Thai willow outer with purple ring. and purple and blue middle pedal, and a purple and blue inner pedal, kind of reverse, and a purple rising tail.
It's up there. It's up
It's
there.
still going up.
Yeah, the tail fell off.
Wow.
Wow. Very. All right. Be done too. So that was everything for everybody, and thank you all the builders, and again all the people who helped make this possible. Thanks, guys.
Excellent.